Folks, I'm sure a lot of people have been surfing the internet lately for answers as far as what is going on with the Charlie Kirk situation, and I have no idea. It seems as if everybody has pretty much given up as far as people that are involved in it. So TPUSA, the federal government, Kash Patel, pretty much everyone has kind of put their hands up and said, well, it looks like Tyler Robinson is actually the guy. And I don't know about you, but I'm not convinced. And there's been more stuff that's come out that just kind of shows that it's all just a crock of crap. So for those of you who don't know, this is Phil Lyman. And he was a big subject of the Candace Owens show for a while there. And he got to the point where he was going to go out and say that he was going to sue her for defamation because she's saying that the way he reacted is weird. Let's see.
We are outside the student life law center.
I see what happened.
How are you?
Did you see what happened, Phil?
No.
You were there too.
Yeah, it's interesting because I was there. I was a witness to everything that happened. I was talking to Charlie just before he took the stage, and I was in very, very close proximity.
I see what happened.
How are you?
Did you see what happened, Phil?
No.
No.
Charlie was a friend of mine.
No.
We know one thing, Charlie Kirk died.
A little bit weird, right? Like, a lot of people are saying, well, maybe this isn't a clip from that day or afterwards. If it's not, okay. But if it is, very, very weird reaction. I mean, if he's your friend and you enjoyed him as a friend and you were a person who was like, yeah, I really enjoy this guy's life, would your response not be, you know, I did see it and it's a complete tragic situation and all we can do right now is pray for him and his family? No, it's like, I don't know. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Legitimately, what is wrong with you? You think that's like a fair reaction? Now, there's another clip out there that is really confusing to me because the official story has been that there was one shot and Charlie got shot once in the neck from the front. It was from a 30-06, which now we know is complete crap in my opinion, because Candace went out there and said they pulled the bullet from his neck, but it was not a 30-06. Okay, so if it was not a 30-06, the entire story is crap. Kash Patel is saying, well, we found this gun in the woods and, you know, it's just kind of hanging out over there. Okay, well, if that's not the gun, where's the gun, brother? And then we have this clip of Phil Lyman sitting there and talking to a bunch of people saying that he heard boom, boom.
I just left, I'd gone up top, I was right down the back into this building and I was walking through the door and it's like boom, boom, right behind me.
There was one shot that I heard one shot.
I just left, I'd gone up top, I was right.
Boom, boom. Now, look, we've gone over this before, but when you're in a surrounded area, especially with buildings, trees, something that sound can ricochet off of, a lot of the times you will hear some level of echo. So maybe that's what this guy was thinking. He probably isn't super versed as far as shooting goes, all that. I will say the reaction of the guy saying, oh no, there was just one, seemed a little defensive, right? Seemed a little bit, I don't know, you tell me.
I just left, I'd gone up top, I was right down the back into this building and I was walking through the door and it's like boom, boom, right behind me.
There was one shot that I heard one shot.
I just left, I'd gone up top, I was right down the back.
I heard one shot. Okay, man. Relax. Now, if we can go back to this video, I'm going to kind of scroll through both of these here. It looks as if Phil Lyman is wearing the same exact shirt in both of these videos. Now, look, I am not a super fancy dresser. I'm not a person who has to change his wardrobe every 5 minutes. So I wear the same shirt a lot of the time. But I also feel like that is a huge coincidence if this video of him laughing about, you know, what happened to his buddy is a different day. I think it'd be a huge coincidence because it literally looks like the exact same shirt. Now look guys, while we're talking about crazy stuff that is happening, it is no secret that Big Pharma wants everybody unhealthy. Why? Because they make more money. If they can prescribe you more medications, if they can give you more shots, more boosters, more whatever the hell, they make more money. Their business is not curing disease. It is masking it. with drugs. And one of these things that can help a lot of people is stem cells, except when you go in to try to get a shot, they're stupid expensive. The good thing is Black Forest has came up with a product called cocoa flavanosis, which actually extracts the flavonoids from cocoa, which help your body create stem cells. So it's essentially going to wherever it needs it in your body. Here it is on Joe Rogan.
I've had a bunch of surgeries that I avoided where the doctor's like, you're gonna need surgery. And I was like, are you fucking sure? I wound up getting stem cells in my back. I had bulging discs.
What did you
spinal
do?
Decompression, stem cells. Fixed it. I have zero
Really?
problems. Zero problems with my neck, zero problems with my shoulder. I had a full-length rotator cuff tear in my shoulder. And they were like, you're gonna need surgery, 100%. And I went back to the doctor 6 months later. It's like, this is fucking crazy. Like, that tear doesn't exist anymore.
Now here's the thing, you can't go out there and eat a bunch of candy bars and think that you're getting it. They extract it from the cocoa and it comes in a powder. I put it in coffee, put it in a protein shake. It is amazing. So I asked them to give you guys an awesome deal on this. Here it is. Buy one, get one free for the next 48 hours. There's gonna be a link and code below the video. Great stuff. Now folks, I wanna run through this one because I don't know how many of you remember, but one of the first videos I did on Charlie Kirk was about this guy. And for those of you who don't remember, I feel like it's a little bit odd, right? You know, you're running through the crowd with no shirt on. By the way, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if he's carrying the shirt with him. I don't know what's going on, but this guy has a gun in his hand. Now, look, in a situation like this, if I was carrying a gun at this event, I would have pulled it as well. Now, I feel like if you're pulling a gun, you're there to protect people and yourself. So I think the oddball thing is that he is running away instead of running towards danger. And if you're not actively using your gun, put it up. So whatever happened to this guy? Was there any sort of investigation that was done on him? Any news whatsoever as far as who this guy is, why he was running with a gun, why he was not protecting people if he had his gun out, why he didn't have a shirt on at a TPUSA event? I mean, they all seem like pretty fair questions to me. Now, folks, there are a lot of people who have been speculative on the boyfriend of Tyler Robinson, who was apparently a furry who, I don't know, did that whole thing, which is all pretty gay, to be honest. And a lot of people think that he turned on him, turned him in, and I don't know, made him be the fall guy for this whole thing. But now there's video of Lance Twiggs, and it looks like him being at the Utah Valley University campus, just walking through, looking pretty damn suspicious, looking like he's, I don't know, trying to avoid being filmed. It's weird that he's on the roof. So if we could just stop it for a second here. As soon as he notices that he's being filmed, right? So back there, zoom in a little bit here. So back here, he sees somebody with the camera, and then all of a sudden he picks his phone up, covers his face. I don't know, you guys, it looks like him to me, and if it is, the question becomes, why is he on the roof? And when was this? Was he scoping it out? Was he trying to figure out the best place to potentially shoot somebody at? Because here's the thought process, right? If you want someone to go down for you for something that you're involved in, you're obviously gonna turn on him. So he sent out all the text messages. I still think they're the weirdest thing ever, just admitting to crimes and there are 15 other things. But I have a very hard time believing that they didn't talk together about this beforehand. And then we get to the weirdest part. Lance Twiggs, Tyler Robinson's transgender lover, has disappeared from the Utah townhouse they both shared after cooperating with authorities. That's it? That's all we get. So let's just put this in perspective here. You're telling me that transgender lovers didn't talk about any of this beforehand, didn't help each other out. That wasn't Lance Twiggs on the roof scoping it out for him. Lance Twiggs had no understanding of anything going on here. And then right after Tyler Robinson shoots him, he starts texting him, like he knows what's going on or like he's the greatest confidant in the world. And then this guy disappears. Sorry, guys. I am not a conspiracy theorist, but there is more to this. There is no damn way that he was not involved somehow, some way, if Tyler Robinson is truly the guy. We'll see.